podcast is powered by Audio House Dublin.
Sold out here with Senu at the Knockanstockan launch 2019. How's it going, lads?
Great, man. Yeah, buzzing.
Yeah. That was a serious gig to start us off.
All right,
It's
thank
only
you so much, man.
quarter
Appreciate
past
it.
8, 20 past 8, and the place was like hopping. Yeah. I was standing there looking at it and I was like, I cannot wait for this festival.
Oh,
looking
brilliant.
at that.
We'll see you there.
Yeah. Do you know what night you're playing actually?
No, we don't
Hasn't
know.
been decided
We don't know
yet.
Well,
Or you're just not letting it out there?
I'll drop you a text.
Yeah.
We'll exchange numbers.
Yeah, we'll be there. So how have you been like in the last few months? How's it come to this stage? Have you been playing for long?
Not that long. Like
Just over a year.
just
over a year.
about a year, yeah. And we've
First
kind
year gone.
of gone through a bunch of different sets and like so many different tunes, and then recently I was just like, fuck focusing on tunes too hard. I'll just write as many tunes as I can in as little time as possible, show it to the boys, and then we took it from there. But with the set we have now, anyway, that's how that worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, the set we've currently, like the one we played tonight, is probably about 3 months old.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you've got
Okay, yeah.
Let's get this to go.
Pass that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the set we were playing there tonight is probably about 3 months old, and it actually just came from a splurge. Like Sam's the kind of writer, he's the brains, and he wrote that basically in a day, when he was in New York and kind of coming back from New York.
The whole set?
On the plane, yeah. Like even if you look at our Gmail account for the tunes, it's called New York Subway, New York Bedroom,
Okay,
Jet
yeah,
Lag
yeah.
2 through 8.
Just
and
hit you hard that day.
Yeah, but I think it just kind of works with the band. You know, Sam just really quickly gets the bones of a song, or just something like the vibe. I hate saying that, but you know, a general outline of
We
a
know what
song
you
or
mean,
something, and then just bringing it to us in the room. And even the first time we played it, we kind of just had a week really to get it together. Sam came back from New York on the Sunday, and we were playing a gig, I think, on like the Thursday or something.
Okay, yeah.
It just came together like really fluidly, and I think that's been our methodology, I suppose, from the start. Is just, you know, stuff should be not easy, but stuff should kind of come naturally. And if you're trying to overwork something, or if you find yourself plowing over the same territory, then it's probably just not working. And just being able to shelve stuff and move on.
Definitely feels like you're doing something right if it's just like it's coming to you and then you're actually making it happen. I'm sure like it's just like, yeah, okay, then it's meant to be like this.
Let's get that.
So it was a new track at the end of the set there, was it?
No,
last one?
that's probably one of the oldest ones. That's just a song I wrote about my cat. That was literally it.
Shout out to Junior.
If you're able to see the track that just played, you wouldn't have expected it. You would not expect that man to just say, I wrote about my cat.
Yeah, man. He's cool, man. He's a dick. He's a total dick, but he's also pretty cool. So that's what that song is about.
A lot of anger, frustration, and
I think maybe that set we performed, we were all kind of saying is like, what the fuck happened there? Because a lot of there's so much room for the set. It's very open. You know, like randomness is encouraged in this live set. So the amount of shit that the two boys will just do it that they've never done before, and it encourages something spontaneous and new into the set. But yeah, definitely there was a lot of anger, a lot of steam to blow off there. That set. We all talked about it after. Just like
last night.
Yeah, we were in Donegal the last 3 days with a photographer and our guy Cian Finney, who does our visuals and our light show, and we were just there for 3 days, and every night ended just with back-to-back episodes of Dragon Ball Z, but only like really good episodes where they're brawling hard. Yeah. That was all Cian Finley. He's amazing. He's a genius. He's one of my old housemates and one of my best friends. Sorry, that's my phone. But he goes under the name Kaito, Cidot. So keep an eye out for him. He hasn't released anything yet, but he's amazing.
yeah,
so.
it's funny. I actually went to the same school as Cian. I know him
From
from
Naas?
years ago. Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yeah, so I saw him earlier on tonight, and we were like, "Hey, man, how's tricks?" Yeah, and then he said he was doing some like visuals for people, and I was like, okay, yeah. He didn't specify beyond that, and then I walk out, and your visuals are fucking, they whack you right in the face, and then I see him in the booth. That was pretty cool to see.
Awesome, man. That's good.
It's nice
Good.
to see artists who are concentrating on stuff, not just like purely on the music, but on like the whole experience as well.
That's awesome. Well, you're the first person to give feedback on the live visuals, so that's great to hear.
Nice one. Nice. How long have you? It's not the first time you've done them, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. That's like, we interview people like nearly every week on the podcast, and it's just, we always love to see people who are doing beyond the music, like music, either whether it's music videos or the live performance, like the whole package. It's really cool to see.
Nice.
So, are you gonna do that set at Knockanstockan, or are you thinking it's gonna be something different or mixed?
I think we're kind of leaving it open
See how it
anyway,
goes.
because we actually we have so we have like 3 different permutations, you could probably say, for this band, where Senu, I'm the front man and the boys write on it, but then Dave here also has a project called Doubled, where he's the front man and it's the 2 of us on it.
Oh, nice.
And Cahill also has another band where he's the front man, so it's nice, we can just hang out. If we put a weekend together where we hang out, we just work on each other's tunes daily, but it's nice to have multiple creative situations to be in, because I think it helps us be kind of more creatively intuitive with each other.
Yeah.
And a lot of it could be quite different stylistically, right?
Nice. Nice. So you're just constantly working on slightly different types of music.
As long as
working
it's
together.
fun, we're doing it. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Look, fun is the number one goal, because we're lucky enough to play music. We may as well have fucking fun with it.
Yeah. Very good point.
I need to weigh in on this.
Cole's got something very important to say.
It's something that goes under the surface with Sam, but it's something that I was very grateful to find in this band, is that it is about that. It's just not to overthink and to make stuff fun. And like, we've all been working individually on music for long enough that that actually is something that you forget, you know, like where it becomes, you know, you're trying to lock everything down, or you're trying to lock in rehearsal dates, and you have these goals and things that you're trying to do. But at the end of the day, you work best when it's natural, when it's fun, and when it's just a couple of lads in a room together, had a few cans, and let stuff happen. And that's where the kind of rotation of, like, you know, Sam is the worst in some ways band leader of all time, because he's so chilled, and he wants everyone else to be as much of a part of it as he is. So I think that that allows for the set, like he's saying, to be really kind of dynamic. And I don't think we've ever played the same set twice, you know. And difference, like tonight was an angry set, and I honestly think that was because we watched Dragon Ball Z for 3 or 4 days, you know. If we had watched Scrubs, it probably would have been a totally different set, you know. But
that's next year. We're only going to watch Scrubs.
Yeah, but it always ends up surprising yourself, you know. You'll just record the set and play for, you know, just be in the house, you set up all the gear and play for a couple of hours, and by the end of it, you've got stuff that you're like, that's cool, that's actually cool, you know. And I wouldn't have thought of doing that, or I wouldn't have been comfortable enough maybe to try. Like, we're always trying to push each other and do silly stuff, and, you know, like, really you're on the point of screwing up all the time, but it's good to have that kind of that atmosphere where it's encouraged.
Exactly, definitely keep experimenting.
I love the sound.
Sounds like it's a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, you've completely thrown me here. I had questions, but this has turned into a proper conversation.
Great.
Podcast, I was here for 2 hours.
You guys are nice dudes. It just feels like we're having a chat anyway. You're all cool.
Yeah, nice. So who else? I suppose there's a few people playing tonight. We're gonna get them on as well. Who else are you looking forward to sort of seeing at the festival and tonight?
First off, I'd say my boy Nilo. He's one of my closest friends in the world.
Nilo, actually, we put up on our story about you guys playing, and actually just a poster earlier on, and he said, check out Senu, they're going to blow the roof off the place.
Oh, Senu, man.
Shout out to Nilo. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, we've had Nilo on a few times.
He got up at the last Knockanstockan, didn't he?
Yeah, Nilo got up with us before he was Nilo. He got up with us at Knockanstockan last year and Leinster Picking last year. We kind of just befriended each other about maybe this time last year because of music, and then we just hit it off, and you're like, I fucking love you, man. That's straight away. It was one of those ones, you know. But I remember one day we were going for a walk, because he does dog walking for a living, and I used to go out with him a bit. And there was one day in particular where we were just like, nah, fuck everything else. We're just gonna do our own thing for a bit here, and it's gonna be only about having fun. And that's how Senu and Nilo both started. You know, the two of us hanging out one day
Fucking
and just
hell.
talking it through it. Yeah.
Backstory here. 2 podcasts with Nilo. I don't think he said that, did he?
Nilo was supposed to get up with us tonight, actually, but he has
Yeah,
he
he
has
mentioned
strep throat.
Yeah.
He texted me last night. He's like, I can barely fucking talk and puke, and me ring up.
Yeah, that's
He's in fucking
pretty much
shock.
what he just said to me.
Yeah. He was supposed to hop up on our second last tune, maybe it's third last tune, maybe. That's the next single anyway, and he's rapping on it. And
Nice.
but he couldn't do it tonight, poor fucker.
Yeah, he sounds like he's in an absolute hoop.
He texted me. I was just like, "What's going on? Is it stress or something?" He's like, "Nah, man. If you think about it, like, I bring like 1 million dogs around all day, every week, and they're shitting and pissing and throwing up all over my car. Like, it was bound to catch up with me." So that's why he's not here.
Real urban, yeah. It's a great life, though. Seems like he has a great life.
Yeah.
He's always out in Phoenix Park with the dogs.
Yeah, he is.
One of my favorite Instagram accounts now, because who doesn't love to just see videos of dogs all day? Bit of stress relief.
Nelly committed hard to that, you know. Like,
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
say. You know, he it's another thing, like that's what probably attracted him and Sam, was that they have that same kind of attitude where Nelly was going down a certain route in his life and then just decided that he didn't want to do that, and he had the stones to kind of just go for it, you know, and not, obviously you doubt yourself, you're worried, but not listen, you know, like treat that person like a bully and just do it anyway. And, and it's obviously working incredibly well for him, so he's going to smash that. And a great band with him as well, the guys that he's playing with. And with Uli as well. Uli's kind of a Uli, I don't know how to pronounce it, but Rafino, like the guys with him are great, you know. So it's, again, I think we're seeing that it's happening again, I think, in Dublin, where there's crews forming again, you know, where it's not just you're in a band and that's it. There's like this kind of community of musicians that's a lot stronger again, and you've seen a lot of collaborations between people, and I think Nelly was the prime example of someone just going and getting after it, and it's worked out, you know, and it's inspiring. He's going to tear Knockan.
So once again, you've ruined my questions. The question was, who are you looking forward to seeing? You said Nilo.
What questions? We were just having a chat, bro.
Who are we looking forward to?
Oh yeah. Did you ever hear of Nilo? Anyway. Thumper. Fuck yes,
Jane,
Thumper. I fucking love.
They're playing
Thumper.
tonight as well, aren't they?
They're playing
We'll
tonight.
get them later.
Shukra, every tonight. Quiva Barry's doing a DJ set. She just told me that's gonna be fucking awesome.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Have you been before to Knockanstockan? Yeah. I've never been, I'll admit, but
Oh, you gotta go.
oh, we'll
You
be
gotta
there.
go. You gotta
We'll
go,
be there.
man.
Yeah.
It's I'd say of any festival I've ever been to, it's definitely my favorite. It's just run by people who really give a shit about the music scene. It doesn't matter what fucking stage you're playing at that festival. You get a guy calling you up, he's got all your gear in a buggy, and he'll pick you up and drive you to your stage and then back to the warehouse and stash it for you and let you just party for the rest of the weekend. No one, like, unless you're playing fucking main stage at Electric Picnic or somewhere there, like, that's not gonna happen for you, you know? But Knockanstockan really give a shit about music, so shout out to Knockanstockan.
Nice, yeah. Sounds fantastic. Cannot wait to go.
That's one of many things that makes everyone in the Knockanstockan crew awesome.
Yeah. And the fact it's set in like the woods near Bestern Lakes, like that's
it also connects a lot of different styles of Irish music, which I really enjoy. Like a lot of people from maybe the west of Ireland, who are in the trad scene, who I don't get to see very regularly, but at Knockanstockan I'll get to see them, and we'll get to hang out, have a beer, talk about music, relate, even though it's a different style of music to what I'm doing. And also like in the last few years they've got metal going in there as well. They had Red Enemy, I think that was one of the first ones, with Alenkis and Baylor, all incredible bands in their own right as well, and very very few festivals allow for that level of diversity, you know.
just what Dave just mentioned, that they're going hard downstairs. Not sure how much of that is coming through, but my chair is like vibrating here.
Super rule.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, perks the job.
Derailing shit. This is great.
Gonna be some heavy editing here. Fucking hell. Where do we go from here? So Knockanstockan's class. The lads are class. They're going to be at Knockanstockan.
Anthony's wanted to come over.
Yeah. Anything coming out between then and now?
Well, when is this going to be coming out? So,
Next couple of weeks. Yeah.
next couple of weeks.
Festival, probably.
Okay. We are in the next couple of weeks. Next week, April 24th. Anyway, we're supporting a guy called Mark Juliana from. I think he's from New Jersey, but I think collectively we can agree he's one of our biggest inspirations in music altogether. You know, that's a dream come true, that gig. So that's in the Sugar Club on April 24th, and then we are playing 909's gig. He has a night called Future Proof in Bellow Bar.
Yeah.
I think that's May 23rd. Anyway, I might be wrong, but anyway, late May doing that, and then after that, Knockanstockan.
Knockanstockan.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Cheers for chatting to us, lads. It's
Thanks
been
so
fun,
much.
yeah?
You guys are
All right,
gents. Thanks
cool.
so much
See
for
you then.
a great wholesome vibe.
That's what we go for. Wholesome.
Yeah, this is great, man. I fucking love this.
Fantastic.